Hello, my name is Michael O'Keefe, aka The Movie Wist. If you enjoy this interview and want to hear more top-notch film industry conversations, please press the thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell to stay in the know. This movie goes by Zombie these days, but when I first saw it on DVD, it was Zombie without the E, 2, and in the UK they know it as Zombie Flesh Eaters. But whatever you want to call it, the film is truly an Italian genre film masterpiece. Followed by the success of Dawn of the Dead, Maestro Lucio Fulci capitalized by going at the zombie genre himself, but confusing people into thinking his Zombie 2 was the sequel to Dawn of the Dead, as that film was released in Italy as Zombie. This time, while watching it, I realized how well it flows compared to many Italian horror movies, and that part of its strength is that it can go from anxiety-inducing horror to sheer gross-out spectacle seamlessly. The score by Fabio Frizzi gives it an incredibly strong vibe, and all in all, this is one of the greats of cinematic history right here. Although that is a controversial take, it would not be so edgy to say that it is a staple in horror cinema. Not every movie that Lucio Fulci made was a classic. Sometimes he made lousy movies. But I do not think that is the case with Zombie 3, a movie that is entertaining as it is baffling, but does not flow at all like Zombie. It is also a little confusing to know that who is responsible for what, as Lucio Fulci did not complete this film, Bruno Mattei and Claudio Fragasso did, so it should not be thought of as a Fulci movie or a Mattei movie, but a hybrid movie. I think of sheer zombie chaos with this movie. There's not a lot of contemplation of great acting, but fun moments like the narration by the DJ, who turns out to be a zombie by the end. And of course, the flying head zombie. The music does not compare to Fabio Frizzi's work, but it is so damn fun that if you are lucky enough to get the CD, I bet you'll be playing it a lot, as it is a great pick-me-up that is as zany as this wonderful movie is. Zombie 4 After Death was shot under the title After Death because director Claudio Fragasso did not intend it to be a part of the continuing marketing campaign to cash in on Dawn of the Dead in the mid-'80s. The joke is kind of overstated at this point, but I happen to really like this movie, which has that wonderfully playful soundtrack by Al Festa, which falls somewhere between John Carpenter's sound-alike to Sega Genesis material. The story is anything special. However, the first 10 minutes is certainly the most racially problematic depiction of zombies I have seen in a movie, equating zombies to disease and crime from the Black community. That is definitely a big issue to overcome, and if you're not used to Italian genre fare, this definitely will not work for you because the zombies look awful. But you can tell the actors are having fun in this low-budget trip fest. We went from Romero in name only, to Fulci, to Mattei, to Fracasso, to end with Joe D'Amato for the conclusion of this crazy series. And of course, this one is the weakest, ensuring that there would be no Zombie 6 for the 1990s. This film is incoherent, but so are many Italian horror movies. What is interesting about this movie is how it dabbles in so many styles of film, from returning Vietnam veteran to Southern Gothic, but is essentially an adolescent horror romp with weird images of birds going around. The movie is really weird like that, so do not expect a brilliant plot, but be satisfied with the bizarre elements hopping around, as well as a pretty great performance by Robert Vaughn that you can sort of compare to Birdemic. It is really not like Birdemic, but it is more so like that than the film The Birds. It is not a movie to hate on. I feel like Italian genre fare fans may have been dismissive of it, but that is changing because of Vinegar Syndrome's excellent Blu-ray.